I think even that is a little bit unsolicited, right? For example, I see
Yeah.
this a lot in politics or in extreme views of thinking. If you are, for example, in the US, you're on the right, you're only going to get further and further right content. And maybe I might have watched a couple of videos. It's not where exactly I want to go, but because you're getting more and more content, you're going to go into to a loophole very unsolicitedly, and your
Yes.
mind is automatically going to be kind of brainwashed without you even wanting that. Even though you might have watched some content, that doesn't mean you wanted to go to a full rabbit hole. It really impacts your mind quite deeply, honestly, I feel.
It does. It can't predict like 100% accurately. If let's say I'm talking about crypto, it doesn't mean I like crypto. And as I say, maybe I don't like crypto, but just
Yeah.
because it's heard crypto is going to show me stuff for crypto. Now, this could be applied for a lot of different topics that could be harmful for different populations in different ways. But at the end of the day, the algorithm, the priority, the first priority, obviously they want to promote uh, marketing, and they want to promote products that you are interested in, and obviously make sales through that and increase their engagement and their revenue. But the number one thing is attention, right? They will try to do anything and everything to get the maximum amount of attention out of you. And first, unfortunately, for some people, that's 8 7 8 hours on social media. Like, that's the third of your life, you know.
Correct. And I just want to put this one thing in. Marcus Aurelius in the meditation says that, a stoic, what he does is, and it's not necessarily what a stoic needs to do, but what people need to do is that in every aspect of their life, they need to do actions with intentions, right? You must
Awareness
understand
again.
exactly same concept, mindfulness and awareness. And if you are even going to social media, or the apps or the channels that you're choosing, you're absolutely right. It's everything done in moderation is fine. You don't need to be there, not completely. You don't need to delete it, or you just, even if you're having it, but you need to have intention as to why you're using it.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
even if it's connectivity, okay, sure, use it for connectivity, but then don't let yourself be a slave of the algorithm. Don't let yourself go down that rabbit hole where you're finding yourself 8 hours spending every day just like even messing with the algorithm. Even the algorithm can't decide what you're into. You're just so into the rabbit hole that you're watching everything, each and everything, and consuming everything mindlessly, that even the algorithm, like, just imagine, even the algorithm can't figure out what you're into. So this is what Marcus Aurelius said, that with everything that you do, you must have intention as to why you're doing it. If you're picking up
I
your
think that
phone, opening up that app, yeah, just
I think the
mindfulness.
I think the topic of intention is a really interesting one, right? Because yes, you should be setting intention, and the whole concept of mastering your mind, controlling your mind is a very big one. But at the same time, there are things that you can obviously do to aid that process and make it a little bit easier, right? And I feel like if you are even going on social media for a little bit, I feel it does it's so addictive that it really throws you off. It's the same
Yeah.
case of, for example, if I want to be meditating, yes, technically, if you're fully present, if you're fully mindful, you can even do it in the middle of a busy street. But it sure does help if you do it in a quiet room with no distractions, things like that. So I think intention, yes, of course we should set, but we should also be a little bit kind to ourselves and do it kind of create an environment that helps us kind of follow those goals that we set for ourselves.